All right, so we're live. How you doing, guys? Um, I'm kind of running a little bit behind because I've been trying to sort this Bluetooth headset out, and I've got it working, and then I pressed the button and lost it. So I'm gonna have to just try again in a second. But then I should be able to hear you all if anyone comes in tonight. Oh, there you go. There you go. You can trail down there. That's that sorted. Oh, I don't think you can hear me, can you? Right, can you hear me now? I'm talking to myself there for a second. Put your thumbs up if you can hear me. Let's have a little look on here. Okay, so it says I'm live on YouTube, which is good. Right, can you hear me, guys? Yeah, you can hear me. Okay. Right, bear with me just a second. Okay. Okay, so Dale will be in a bit. Right. So what I've got is I've got some of these Bluetooth headphones. So they're like magnetized, and they've got a quite decent mic in there as well. But getting it to talk to StreamYard, I wonder if I've got to turn that one off. Is that off? Are you off? I think you are. I think. Let's have a little look. Audio. Let's put that there. Oh, right. Okay. So I think if I unplug that now, can you hear me, everybody? Get rid of that on. It's going to be a bit muffled because it's underneath my beard, but the microphone's there. If you can hear me. Oh, there's Andy. How you doing, mate?
All right. I can only
Can you
stay
hear
for a
me all
little
right?
bit.
Okay,
I'll
that's
stay
fine, yeah.
until Dale jumps in.
Cool, that's good.
If that's all
Yeah,
right.
and can you hear me all right?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, because I've got this Bluetooth thing in.
Oh, fancy. I've just that's another one of my things that's coming tomorrow.
These are 12 quid from as Tesco's. They've been reduced down to 12 quid. They've got a 10-meter radius. The actual headphones are magnetic.
Cool.
The only problem is there's these little clips that hold this kind of neat for you, and I've lost them. And these ones are mine. These ones are Shannon's.
I've got the one like Dale's got. I've got one of
Yeah. Oh
those
yeah.
coming.
Yeah. All right.
That was about 15 quid if I remember rightly. It wasn't.
All right.
I wasn't going
Because
to
the
spend
blue.
more than.
No, they've gone down in price, but they Bluetooth stuff. You know.
Yeah.
I remember when
But
Bluetooth
the
came out.
laptop's Bluetooth, so I figured
Yeah.
working around the workshop rather than having the cable, which is really limiting. Having the Bluetooth, it just gives me a bit more freedom in the workshop. I can keep up with what's going on in the chat and join in as and when
Yeah.
then.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like cables as it is around the lathe. And not that I'm using the
No.
lathe tonight, but you don't want headphone cables around the lathe. I know they'll break, but they might take a bit of bearding with them. You never know. So
Mm.
we've got in the chat, we've got Jeff, we've got David, we've got my dad, we've got Wayne the woodturner. Who else we got? Christine
Let me just
and
open up
Michael. Time. Huh?
the tubes.
Free living. You, but you're not because you're here. Dale.
Yep, Dale's on his way back home, if he's not there already. But
Yeah. I
Christine
think
and
that's it.
Michael
Yep, I think that's it.
and Jeff.
So, what we're up to tonight, we are making. Now, I have been trawling the shops today. I've spent about 4 hours down pool and over by you, Andy, at the range and all them places over there, home bargain, looking for marbles because I'm making an old-fashioned marble solitaire board tonight.
Ooh.
So there'll be a bit of router work, there'll be a bit of drill press work. I couldn't find any marbles, so unfortunately we're going to have to put up with some funky day glow
Yeah. Did you get
bouncy
enough
balls.
balls? Though?
Well, I've got 36, and I think you need 32 for the old-fashioned solitaire.
Oh, cool.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and get my camera positioned over here.
Cool. I'll say hello to a couple of guys that have jumped in since. We got Annette Acne that's jumped in. Jeff Chrissy, I don't know if I said Jeff.
You did, yeah.
And Nick, the Flaming
Flaming
Turner.
Turner.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I'm gonna
Herb
just
as well. Just jumped in.
check if. Aha! There we go.
Ooh.
Right. So as long as I'm on that there, we'll be good. So I'll put you backstage for a bit, Andy. Can
Yeah, yeah.
you see if Dale and that jump in? Can you see that if they're backstage?
I should be able to, yeah.
Oh, I've lost you. I've
I'm
lost
still in.
your. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
I can't hear you.
Oh.
Oh. Audio. Come on, audio.
I'm still here.
All right, so
Right. If I balance that there. Balance that there. Here we go.
oh crap. Right, Andy, if you can hear me,
Yes.
hang on a minute. I will be back in a sec. Being I'm not using the lathe tonight, I will get my other headphones. Right.
Can everyone else hear me all right? Give us a thumbs up.
Right, I can.
Cool. Thanks, Jeff.
You should be able to
Thank
hear
you,
me now.
Wayne.
Can you?
I could hear you anyway, mate. Can
Oh,
you hear
right.
me?
I can hear you, but for some reason the Bluetooth it didn't work, so I'll give up.
Echo, echo.
And what I'll do is because I'm not doing anything like working on lathe tonight, I'll go and get my other headphones. I am doing a bit of routering, but I don't think that's going to make any difference. So, right, back in a sec. Wayne,
Yeah, no worries.
Wayne's on his way, I think. If you can hear me, Wayne, I've sent you the link. Right, back in a sec, guys.
No probs. So, Peeply Peeped, seeing as it's Andy show tonight too. No, I'm only joking. Yeah, how's everyone doing? You all good? Good day. Wayne's taking his floodgates down. That's pretty cool. Jacob's got an ear infection, but it's fine because of Sparko. At the moment, that's why I'm only going to be on for a little while. Oh, hello, Emmett. Oh, Emmett, you'll have to let me know what month I'm supposed to be doing the What's It with you, because it's been a little bit crazy and my brain's like a sieve. So message me on Instagram or something and let me know, because brain fart that is my brain. What I would like to mention though, Rich, if you don't mind, if you need filters for your face masks, get them now, order them now.
Hi guys.
Because there's a... Hello, Wayne.
Hello, Wayne, you all right?
There's a waiting list for face masks.
Is there?
Yeah, I was trying to find filter. The only reason I bought that face mask was because I spent 3 hours looking for filters for my dust mask from Screwfix.
Claire's
Absolutely
Crafty
crazy.
Corners in the house. Evening, Claire.
Hello, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Wayne and Val are in as well. Evening, Wayne. Evening, Val.
Evening, evening.
Can you hear me?
You're very, very quiet, Rich.
Oh, okay, right.
It's like Bjork in here, mate.
How's that?
No, still the same.
Now you're silent, mate.
GP's in the house.
AJP.
Oh, God's sake.
No, Rich has binned his headphones. He's going for a different set.
Oh. I don't think that's a headset.
Okay, he's binned his mic and he's going for a different mic then.
Can you still hear us all right, everybody else in the chat? Or is it just Rich on the mute?
Well, Rich is muted at the moment, but...
Oh, he's thumbs up. I just seen that.
Right, how's that?
Oh, that's better, Rich.
Okay.
Oh.
So I've put the snowball back in.
I'm getting some feedback here.
I think it might be.
Same. Have you got a pencil?
How's that?
No, still there.
Okay, so speakers. Try that. How's that?
Hello. Hello.
Hello. How's that sound?
Yeah.
How's the feedback?
You know, I've still got feedback.
Have you? Have you, Andy?
Yeah.
Oh. Right. So what I'll do is I'll turn this right down.
Have you got speakers switched on somewhere?
I've got speakers on my laptop, and it's my microphone that's picking up speakers. So if I hold it over here, have you still got feedback?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Still got feedback?
Still there. Yeah. Everything that Andy and I say is being echoed.
Echo.
Yeah.
Echo.
Echo. It's a couple of seconds delay.
I've got. Oh, hang on a sec. Have I got?
I bet you've got YouTube open.
No, I haven't. I thought I had. Okay, right. Let's try this then. We'll get there in the end, guys. Don't worry. Oh, the trials and tribulations of a YouTuber. Right. Okay.
Such a hard life.
How's that?
Dunno.
Oh, is that any better? No, I didn't get an echo there.
We'll go down here. We'll go down to that one. Headphones, speakers. How's that sound? Is that still echoing?
Echo.
No.
Oh, it's
don't
not.
have an echo now.
Okay, you
No.
don't have an echo now. Brilliant.
No.
I don't know what I've done.
And I just said JP just put a comment in there that he's just finished doing the video of our make a meetup from the weekend. He sent it off to Glyn for Glyn to have a look, and it should be getting posted sometime tomorrow.
Brilliant.
JP's dissing the Vikings, Rich.
He's dissing the Vikings.
Yeah. He said a turner and a stroller could sort this out straight away. These Vikings are useless, ain't they, Wayne? Laugh out loud.
I'm not getting involved in maker arguments.
Is JP coming in? I haven't seen JP for a while.
Not after he said that.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to stick you guys backstage, and I will crack on with getting this done.
Grand.
Oh, we have a Nathan in the chat. Hi, Ramsdale.
Evening, Nathan.
Right.
And we also have a Dougie.
You have a Dougie? Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Doug. Evening, Doug.
Evening.
I've got to apologise if you hear any swearing in the background. Jane is playing a game on the computer, and if it goes wrong, she usually starts swearing.
Right.
That's
Give me a second, guys. So, what we're doing tonight is, can everyone hear me all right?
Yeah.
So, years and years ago, probably 20 years ago, I made this solitaire board, which was an old scrap of wood and some marbles, and it lived on our coffee table for years. Anyone that came into the house had a little play on it. So, I thought I'd make another one. I've searched all day for a nice piece of wood. I weren't going to pay the extortionate prices that B&Q want for a piece of beech, which I think it's 12 inches by an inch thick. They want something like 12 quid for that. And to be honest, most of them are split. You know.
beaches so, that though.
Yeah.
Do you not think, Wayne?
I went to the range and I found this acacia wood. So it's an acacia round chopping board. Can you see that? It was like 7 quid. and I thought it was quite nice. The only problem is it's got a hole in there. If it didn't have a hole in there, I would have chucked it on the lathe, and I'd have cut my groove around the outside for the spent marbles. But we'll have to do that with a router because I want to kind of keep that as I don't know what I'll do. I might even put a little bit of GPS plastic in there just to make it look funky. So earlier on, I set out the template for all the holes that have got to be drilled in. So what was it? 3, 6, 12, 24, 25, 33 in total. Good job I got 36 of these. I looked everywhere for marbles, glass marbles. Nowadays, it's just hard to find them. I mean, when I was young, they were everywhere. You dig them up in when you're making mud patties, you know what I mean? But now they're hard to find because they're a choke hazard, aren't they? So I have to get these Day Glow. They're like bouncy balls. You can see them, all funky colours. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark this off. I'm going to take it over to the pillar drill, which I've got set up with these. If you can see those, I've got the larger one set up over there already. These are countersinking. It's like a 3-pack of countersink sets from Machine Mart.
Wow.
Rich, you used to be able to get rounded bottom drills for doing that type of thing. I searched for them the other month and I can't find them anywhere now.
Well, when I did the original one of these years and years ago, I used a router bit that was a rounded router bit. But I searched everywhere today and I couldn't find them. I mean, if I'd have thought about it and went on eBay, I would have got them. Because that's what I used.
Or you could have asked me.
So, right. So I'm going to center this now, and we'll get on. I've just got this little pokey thing. I'm going to poke
That's
it.
what she said.
Yeah. That's what your mom said. Right. Tape measure. Where are you, tape measure? There you are. I'm going to shut that door because it's cold. Ooh. I did ask my wonderful daughter if she'd make me a nice hot cup of tea. And guess what?
She said no.
She said she's too busy doing her uni work.
Oh, fair play. No, you can't argue with that, mate.
Yeah, but she's not too busy doing her uni work when she got to go socialise with her friends. And she wants me to pick her up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Anyway.
Ooh. Where's Jake?
Say again?
Where's Jake?
Shannon makes my tea perfectly.
Ah, right, okay.
Because I have cashew milk. So she knows just enough how much to put in there. So this is 13 inches. So 6.5 to centre, isn't it?
Handmade by Sarah's in the house.
Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
So 6.5 to centre. And then 6.5. Oh, look at that. That's not a bad guess, is it? Couldn't have made that any better if I tried. I think I rotated there, though.
Nathan's just said drainer groove cutters would have brought up what you were looking for quickest in normal DIY shop screw fix style places.
Oh, I didn't think of screw fix, to be honest. But that's okay. I don't mind doing it like this.
You could have also asked me. I've got
you
the
got
bit
one?
that you need to, yeah.
Oh,
In fact,
cool.
I got.
And
Rich.
Claire's just said that Jake's smart. Be like Jake, make the tea wrong, and the job's a good one.
Exactly.
Because you never get asked again.
Exactly. That's why Thomas makes crap tea. Really
Yeah, but
crap.
he's a smart kid, man.
Is this bleaching out? Is it? Do you want me to
I'd just keep on telling them to make it until they got it right.
Does that look any better like that? Because it looked a bit bleached out on the screen.
That's better.
Yeah,
Or is that
that's
too
cool, man.
dark?
Have you moved it though?
Say that again, mate.
Have you moved it though? The
Move
paper.
it?
Yeah. On the wood.
Oh, no, I mean, it's the light. I mean, it's it's all good there. It's like
Dead Rise is asking what game it is.
solitaire. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to mark it now.
Dead Rise, I'm sure Rich will explain the game once he's got it all sorted.
I will. Yeah, I will. I need a little hammer. Little hammer.
Huey's in the house.
Hello, Huey.
Mark from Shop Dog Workshop's in the house.
Hi, Mark. Oh, Andy, I've got 24 pot noodle things in the back of the car for you.
Nice one. Thank you.
So what's £4 divided by 24?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Considering
I was telling
yeah.
everyone at school, I'll have to drop in before I go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, whenever you want them, they're there. They're in the car.
Chris Walker's in the house as well.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Now, the idea of this game is you've got all these balls in these holes that we're going to drill, other than the center hole. And the object of the game is to remove balls from their positions by jumping them like drafts. So if you go from there over the top, then you take that one away. You end up with one ball in the center. That's what you're looking at doing. Game. Okay, right. So I think I've marked them all now. Yep. My kids love this game. See, I'll keep that stencil because I can make some of these for the craft fairs, you know, sell on, hopefully. So there's all our little holes, and if you can see them. Right, hold on tight. I'm going for a ride. Well, you're going for a ride.
We are now moving to the drill press.
You are.
Dead Rise had a thought there, Rich. Stainless steel ball bearings would look great.
Is it just me or is it? Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go.
Drill press cam.
Right, you hear me? I can't hear you. What's going on? Hello?
Don't know.
Oh, I can hear you now. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Dead Rise just said there, Rich, that stainless steel ball bearings would have looked good.
Oh, they would have, yeah. They would, if I could get hold of them. I mean, I've had to go with these bouncy balls because that's all I could get hold of. I mean, me and Jake looked for so long today all over Pool and just couldn't get any marbles. But they'll be fine. I like colour. I like colour anyway. Okay, right. So can you see the drill press now? Hopefully you can.
Sarah's just said, did we lose him for a minute? Yeah, just for a few seconds there, Sarah, we did.
I've only got one of these cameras, so unfortunately I've got to just move it around, you know.
Do you want your other one back, Rich?
Well, if you're using it, then no, carry on. It's fine.
No, you could. I'm quite happy not to use that one.
No, it's all right, mate. You use it if you want. Unless,
Yeah, just pop round now and
So what I'm going to have to do is, I don't want these going too far in because I don't want these to kind of sit there. You need to be able to pick them up quite comfortably. So I can only go in a certain amount with this. So what I'm going to do is just raise that. Let's just open this up. This is a great tool. If you've seen these before, if you've got a decent
What advice?
A decent pillar drill, then you can use it for milling. And this does a great job. I mean, you can flatten GPS, you can flatten wood, you can flatten all sorts with this. I wouldn't say I'm skilled enough to write with it or anything like that because it's, you know, it's an XY. It'll be a lot of mucking around, I reckon. So I think I go through. Let's just try that. Let's go up a little bit or down. Lock it off there.
yeah, start off small, Rich. You can always increase it.
That's perfect. That's perfect, that is. You're right, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Watching intently.
What I did was to get the right depth, I just raised the rest at the bottom until I was happy with it. And now it's there, done.
Back in 2 seconds.
Right. Rich, there's a couple of people saying that we've got an echo again, although I can't hear it.
Say that again, Wayne.
There's a couple of people saying that we've got an echo again, although I can't hear it.
Okay, right. I can hear some. What's the? I can hear some background noise. Is that coming from you, Wayne?
I don't know, maybe it was me.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, Jane's laughing in the background there.
Oh, right, okay. Right.
No, sorry.
Okay, I'll crack on. Right.
Richard's disappeared. Oh, he's back.
I have no idea what is going on with this StreamYard tonight. I don't. Right. Okay. Ah, there's
I don't
Andy.
think it was you, Rich. I think it was me.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. I'll carry on then.
It's not you, it's me.
Yep.
What I'll do is I'll mute myself actually while I'm doing this.
It wasn't making that much noise, to be fair, Rich.
No, the drill's not making that much noise, Rich. Just leave it.
Oh, too loud. I was actually impressed at how quickly he was doing it. Must be a super sharp drill
Well,
bit.
with the well, it's a brand new countersink, so
It's going to certainly whip through it, isn't it? Sorry, just returning to the pit. Is that because I thought, aren't you supposed to be working? So I've been trying to come up with an idea for my maker coins, Wayne.
I saw that earlier on, Andy. So
Oh,
is it
did
going
you?
to be brass or aluminium? Yeah, on Insta when you were talking about it on Insta.
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks very much for watching. Yeah, I just I've got some brass rod, and it's probably about an inch thick kind of rod. I thought, you know what, they'd look really cool as like proper coins, so like an actual coin, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I get to beat it around with a hammer and all that kind of stuff, and then do a bit of Dremel on it, and well, do the Dremel first, then beat it around, obviously, and sort of age it a little bit. I thought that might be just quite cool, rather than the shield like I did last year.
Yeah.
Although the shield's not a bad idea, it was just, I don't know.
I'm just staying with this year. I'm not. Well, I think I've still got some for last year, so I'll bring what I've got left, but I'm not making anything new.
Yeah.
Well,
I just want one.
Cuz is in the house. I think Cuz is in the house. I think Cuz is still at work, and he's just jumping in.
Yeah, cheeky chappy.
Don't say anything funny. Don't say anything funny because he might start laughing, and he's supposed to be a right grumpy sod when he's at work, so he doesn't want to let his reputation down.
Ah, I can't see Cuz ever being a grumpy sod. To be fair, he just doesn't.
Well,
seem
from what he said, he is at work.
No, I don't believe it. Ah, Dale's backstage, mate.
Ah, how you doing?
How's it going, chappies and chapesses?
Brilliant.
Gravy, how was
Good
your
evening,
day?
Dale.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. Andy, it began at 4 a.m.
Jane is
It's
also
time
saying
to
good
wrapping
evening as well.
Who's saying good? Hello, Jane. How are you?
Dale's asking how you are, Jane. She's fine, thank you.
Oh, bless you.
Splendid.
Rich, you're. Oh no.
Doug.
Are you trying to explain something then, mate?
Sorry?
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Did you spell loveliest? Ah, I've put it in the chat anyway. Come around. What are we doing? Oh, a solitaire board.
Yeah.
Yep, solitaire board, Dale.
Let's make
Yeah.
Cuz laugh. I'm not a fan of this not making Cuz laugh thing. I think we should make Cuz laugh. Let's get him into trouble. Let's get him into trouble. After all, I mean, we have all those. We've got all those things we can say about him while he was up at Yorkshire Grit Central.
Oh, don't want to
You should
embarrass
see.
the
You
guy.
should see Cuz's dance moves.
Oh, please tell me you gave Cuz a few drinks.
No. He's quite happy to do it without them, kind of thing. He really is. Give him a diet coke and his enemies. That's kind of where we're at.
All right.
Doug out in the chat saying, "All good, Dale. Got another stint though. Hope you're okay, Doug. You know, I mean, where did they put this one? You can have a bit of fun with that, but I hope it's all right, mate. Where's Cuz? Come on, Cuz. Captain Cuz. I wonder if he got all the sawdust out from the various places we managed to put it.
I don't know.
You know, need to find out. Dead Rise, cup of tea and some Jaffas, says Dead Rise. Between the kidney and the bladder. The ureta. Hopefully all's well, sir. Hopefully it's all well. I have exactly the same thing. Mine was caused through a different style of injury. Oh, there's Caitlin the cat. Hello, cat. Hello, Caitlin, I should say.
Caitlin.
Don't go away, Kaz. Come back.
Hi,
You're not allowed
Caitlin.
to run away. Come back, Kaz. All is forgiven. We won't tell anyone your secret.
Doug, are you taking shares out in stents?
So I'm not sure if it's stent.
If you're not.
See, I'm not sure if it's stent or stint. You know, I mean, he's done another stint in the lathe.
No,
Perhaps. I don't know.
no.
I know what it is.
It's a stent. It's a stent. You just explain what it is.
He's done another stint in hospital.
Well,
I've
got all of that to look forward to.
Go tomorrow. Cancer still gone now. Just waiting on the biopsy result, Doug. Hopefully everything works out for you, mate.
Yeah, amen to that.
That's brilliant, Doug.
Colin Bennett, how do you know I was eating a Jaffa cake? I feel we can sense these things, sir. We can sense these things.
There's a weakness.
It's the power of the cake. That's what it is.
It's the dry Boken Wayne's voice when we mention Jaffa cakes. What else?
So I've had quite a successful day with my shopping.
Did it? Okay. Oh, Billy Burton here.
House.
As usual, shop time as always. Splendid, young Billy. Splendid. Oh. Was that a countersink set you have there?
Yes,
Yes.
Richard.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Birdie.
the biggest
From
one out
Machine
of the
Mark,
countersink set he was using.
Yeah. You know, you could do a solitaire set on one side and a chopping board on the other. You know what I mean? Entertainment in the kitchen while you're making food. I don't know. You were saying, Andy, you've got some toys.
Yes, I got some new toys.
Are they anything? Go on.
Yes, I got some new carbides for my thing from Wish for £4. Bargain. 20 of them.
Clark. Yeah, Clark 3-piece countersink. That's pretty good. I saw some
Yeah.
other toy being brandished. What was that? A bag of stuff?
Yeah, I got a bag of sanding drums for my Dremel.
Yeah. Ooh.
And they're all different sizes. Got medium, the large ones that you usually get, and the small ones that like the detail ones.
You should make a necklace for the used ones.
Well, most of them tend to explode.
Ah. Okay. Maybe not then.
Larry's in the house as well.
Young Larry, how
Who's
are
that,
you, sir?
Hi, Larry.
Tuesday Night Live bandsaw box. So just a picture of just appears at the bottom of my screen where there's a young beard and the ever lovely Shez peering at the screen. It's the thumbnail. He's gone. Where's he gone? What's he up to? Richard, are you on another camera, sir? I forgot to change.
He's muted himself.
Right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Can you see,
Yep.
Can you see the screen?
Can, sir.
Yeah.
Right. So the problem I've got is, do I do this freehand,
No.
or I'm wondering, can I think I might be able to put a little screw in there and use that as my guide to go around the outside.
Ooh.
Well, have
Stick
you
in the
not got
lathe.
the
Stick in the lathe.
The
what's
problem
name of
is,
the thing that you put into the router?
I'm going to
Right.
use this is a
Broken.
this is a 1/2 inch flat bit I was going to put in the router, just to give it a little bit of a groove around the outside. So the balls that you take off, you can put there. I was going to try and get sneaky.
Have you not got the plate that goes? It's not a plate.
I don't have it for this one. I don't think. Let me have a look.
All right. Okay.
Didn't think I had it for this one.
That's what it is.
Hi, Joy. Joy.
And the Roman Highlander. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name.
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh,
That'll work.
Oh, then. What's that? That's intriguing.
You're being intrigued.
Very intriguing.
Young David.
Is that something to do with it?
Show us it, mate, and we'll tell you.
That's not it. No, I know that the
That's
sword.
pretty close.
It's got two prongs that come off that go into these little.
Yes,
Who'd we flip?
that's what you should have.
But I don't have that. That's very annoying.
Okay.
I've got to have it. Right, bear with me. I've got to have that. Why would I not have that?
Wouldn't you get that on the lathe?
No, it's an inch too big.
I mean, that's a certain duck for it, but I've got to say it. That's what she said.
Aye. Right, Chris is having to leave. Night, Chris.
Night, Chris.
Right, Chris.
Yeah, Chris. Ah,
I'm also going to have to drop out the live chat.
Are you?
is that you? Down there? No.
I will have to say good night. I'm afraid I'll be in the chat when
All
I
right,
can, but I'm going to have to nip out, guys. I'm afraid.
Cool.
Yeah, no problem, Andy. Speak to you soon.
Yeah, speak to you soon. Rick,
Thanks for coming in, mate.
no worries. You take care, buddy.
Cheers. See you later.
See you later, guys. Thanks. Bye.
Nick, it's too big for the lathe, mate.
Yeah, it's too
I
big.
asked the same question.
I'm wondering, can I do it that way though? Am I going to miss them all? If I go that way. No, I'm not going to miss them.
Do you have a?
Right, the dogs are about to start barking, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Wolf bark. Itching bow wow.
What I would
Richard,
do?
Richard, could you not just screw something onto the bottom plate?
Yeah, could, yeah. An idea, isn't it? Yeah, I'll do that. Right. Bear with me, I'll sort this out. That's the bit I'm going to use.
Huh?
Going
Too big for the legs. JP, not sure I'm with you. Was I awake? I hope I was awake. Other than that, I want to know who was driving. Oh, just realised I fat-fingered Sarah's name. Had to read that very carefully, Billy. Very carefully. One of those.
Oh, this is going. This is a new nickname coming up now.
What's this one?
It's Billy Fatfingers Burt.
Well, yeah, I mean that's very close to David McLaren's David Fingers McLaren, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's all to do with the fingers.
You know.
Wrong one. Right, I've got a plan.
Oh,
Right, Richard, your question on having
I've got one.
one of the router cutters with a bearer, with a bearing. That would only
Right.
actually shape the outside of the blank colour, I think.
Rich,
It would.
have you got that Wolfcraft? Have you got that Wolfcraft jigsaw table?
So-
Caitlin's asking what I'm making tomorrow. There's a bit of a collaboration going on, Caitlin, with Richard, Andy, and myself. Richard's done the pot, Andy's doing the lid for the pot, and I'm doing the finial to go on top of the lid. So I'm doing the finial tomorrow.
You'll have that knocked out in seconds, Wayne.
Well, in which case I'll be doing something else as well.
Yeah.
Raj, see did that was you I gave that router table that jigsaw table to, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did that not work? Just jigsaw. Sand it. You've got a disc sander, don't you?
No. Well, I have no, that wouldn't work because the hole's in the wrong way. The hole's too small for that. The plan is
Uh-huh.
I'm going to fix that onto there with screws from the other end, and then I use this to go around the outside. Hopefully,
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
hopefully we'll be all right. If not, it'll totally destroy it, and we'd have learned a lesson. All right.
Roman Highlanders asked, how do you play this game? I think we'll leave this one to the end, Roman, and Rich has explained it once. but once he gets to the end, I'm sure he'll explain it again.
I will. I will. So, how annoying is that? So, I need to undo that there, and my son has walked off with the. Right, back in a second, guys. Bear with me a sec.
No bother.
Oh, right, got it.
Real
I've got
simple things in the house.
Some guy out in the chat called AH Bespoke. Do you know? I think that name sounds familiar. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
No, no idea. Probably a troll.
There we go.
Barry, how are you, mate? He's fiddling with his nodule.
Mojo.
He's round it.
My mojo.
He's round-ended nodule at that.
Yes. That he's got used to. I mean, the thing is, though, I mean, he's kind of using two hands on it, so it can't be that small a nodule.
It is, trust me. Right, put that there. And that there. Let's just set depth to.
Jane saying good night to everybody.
Good night.
Night, Jane.
See ya. I reckon if I take that down to there. I don't even want it that much, do I really? Or do I? Yeah, I do. Okay. So that needs to
Night,
be.
Jen.
Night, Jen. I didn't even realise Jen was in, tell you the truth. But good night anyway.
She's hiding.
Let's get a pencil, shall we? That works.
Oh.
Okay.
I want to go home from work. Is it 5 yet? Well, I more or less just got in from work about an hour ago. So, yeah, why not? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Go for it, Emmett.
Yeah, definitely.
Fingers McLaren says, think they're saying good night, night to Jane. I think they're saying good night to Jane too. Now you come to mention it, Fingers.
All right. Okay. Night, Jane.
You might be onto something there.
Okay. So what we want is that halfway across there.
David says, well, I say Jenga, but it was just 21 bits of kindling from the fire, but after freezing all day, it ended up in the fire. Wise move. Richard.
Yeah.
How many drinks can we have when you go off the line?
How many drinks?
Yeah, because, I mean, obviously this just has drinking game written all over it. So watching it, for you going round with the edge thing on this, how many drinks? Every time you come off this, actually, John, let's make it simple. Every time you come off the line, everyone's got to have a drink of whatever they're drinking.
Okay.
I'm going to need another bottle opened.
Have some Japanese whiskey, mate. That would be awesome.
I haven't actually opened that yet. Neil.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I may well do after tomorrow's live.
That's probably that's an interesting noise, isn't it?
JP saying we should have a Jaffa game. That's an easy game. That one is, JP. You open the bin lid, you hide them all in there. Job done.
I reckon we can. Huey, I reckon there's a few of us can go after have a crack at that world record.
So, what I've done is I've cut this guide and I've cut a V into it so that we don't kind of sway off that way, if you know what I mean. So
yeah,
that'll be constantly going around rather than that way.
Than just having one piece, yeah.
Where we can pivot,
with you.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
just make sure you fasten it onto the router the proper way.
Yeah. Right. So what I want to do is, oh, sorry. Let's move you out of the way a minute. Okay. So we've got the router unplugged, and I want to just position that there like so. Okay, so that piece of wood's not wide enough. Right, hang on a minute.
JP's just said hot glue the wood. Annette is saying good night, everybody.
Good night, Annette.
Good night, Annette.
Right, be there in a second.
My word, that's an interesting noise.
Scott's in the house and he's sorry for being late. He's been battling with a bandsaw blade.
Oh.
Ah, perfect. Perfect. Right.
Clive. Hi, Clive.
Clive. Just pop that on there.
Evening, Snake.
Yep. Okay.
Clive, Richard needs a hand, mate. Can you get in your car and come down and show him how to work the router?
I don't know if you heard, Rich, but JP said just hot glue it onto the block. Hot glue the router onto the block.
Oh, I could do, couldn't I? I could do. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Well done, JP. You're an absolute genius. But don't tell anyone I told you that.
You know what'll happen if you do tell him that, right? He'll stand behind you any minute now, Reg. He'll stand behind you waiting for it to come off.
I would. If he was, he would be. If that makes sense. If he was here now, he would be.
Standing behind you.
He would.
Boom, boom.
So I've got blue glitter stick in this one.
You've got a what?
Blue glitter.
Blue glitter glue.
You know, I heard those words coming out. I heard them. They went into my ears, but they just went, nah, that doesn't make sense.
Carol used all of my clear glue.
Oh.
Every one of them. And then started on my Christmassy glitter glue. So I managed to save this one from I hid it.
She knows now, though, right?
She's going to know now, yeah. Right, so that is going to be centre.
Is there nothing you can do, Richard? I mean, like, you know how, like, if you don't want someone to drink your pint when you're away going to the toilet, you kind of gob in it a little bit. Is there anything you can do something like that with his glue sticks?
I don't think he'd worry about that.
Yeah, hide it in the freezer.
That's an interesting one. Yep.
Right. I hope this works.
This is going to kick like a mule. You better put a hole in it for it to start.
Make sure that I'm in the right spot. Okay.
Once it's started, it'll be all right, but it's going to kick like a so-and-so when you first start it.
Yeah. I'll do a
Your dad's just said screw the wood to the bottom of the plate. That's what he was going to do, Colin. But then JP suggested using hot glue. So if it all goes wrong, it's JP's fault.
Yeah.
Dan, so Mike, so he left the teeth in the pint. I mean, that's just asking for like to have the pint. You just run outside with a pint kind of thing and tell him, I don't know what.
Well, you always used to get these things. People would leave a sign beside the pint saying, "I've spit in this," and then they'd come back from the toilet and there's another sign on written underneath saying, "So did I."
Yeah. I mean, he's just asking for it, isn't it? Dun, 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 dun.
I think I am going to screw it as well. This could go horribly wrong if
doubly sure.
Yeah, definitely. Right, get a couple of screws. I need a screw.
Joy says, "Oh my God, it's pouring rain here, and as she lives in a desert, this is not normal." Which desert do you live in, Joy?
And don't say the sandy one.
Jamie says he has an out. He never said use blue hot glue. Fingers McLaren says my father has 2 sets of false teeth, one for eating and the other one for talking.
Well, there's good manners there. At least he never talks when he eats.
I'm gonna have to let that one release that one. Handmade by Sarah says, I remember when I was a kid and we had a Christmas party and someone left half a pint on the table. My dad's mate Pusse in it for I'm sure dad's mate relieved himself in it.
I know what you mean.
It relieved himself in it for a laugh, and when the bloke came back, he necked the pint straight back. My word, Sarah, the upbringing you definitely had was full of. Your dad's mate clearly set an example. What we got?
I am going to mute you guys for a minute.
Oh, you're going to mute us? Or you're going to mute you?
Mute me. Sorry, me.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to cover my laptop up like that. Hope I don't press any buttons.
Joy says she lives 30 minutes north of the Mexican-American border.
Cool.
Mike from Shop Dog Works says, well, at least it was your dad, not your mom. I think that's to Sarah.
Wish me luck, guys.
Good luck, Rich. Break a leg.
Oh, don't do that. Don't have him break a leg. I'm just kind of. I'm like, it's it's this thing. Richard's really lucky. This. If I tried this, the thing would bounce off the table like anything. I'm recording this, but I could earn £250 from the next 2 minutes from the funniest home videos. There we go. It's off and running. Oh, hold on a minute. Handmade by Sarah says it was so funny. Me and Colin still do that for fun and rallies. So I think that Colin in this case being Richard's dad. I'm assuming. Shop Dog says, I'm confident it's going to work, Rich. Midnight Joker's in the chat. Evening, sir.
Hey, Mike.
How many mics do we have in the chat?
2,
I think.
I don't know if there's another mic in tonight.
I think. Anyway. The number of Dans, I believe. There's a Billy. There's a bit of a Scott. There's a Huey. There's a Crazy Sarah. There's a Doug.
And Scott has said, are you turning the balls from GPS stuff, Rich?
Oh, and a Caitlin. And a bit of a Joy.
Yeah, there's always a cat in the house.
There's always
Usually it is Caitlin.
there's a you know, what is it we used to say, there was the factory cat kind of thing. In this case, there's a channel cat, which in this case is young Caitlin. There's an Emmett. There's obviously a JP. Takes 2 days just to get across Texas, clear. Depends who's driving, Billy. Visions of Smoking the Bandit. That reminds me, I intended to watch Smoking the Bandit 2 this week. For no other reason, it's just gone into the head as one of the. Watched the Cannonball Run quite recently. It was JP's fault. Put me in the notion to watch it again.
I haven't seen that for years.
It's still hilarious. You know, Don DeLuise is just priceless in it. There's at least one Scott. Yes. Bad Fingers. Dale and I were listening to Jerry Reed. That's it. Jerry Reed singing Southeastbound and Down. Unfortunately, we'll listen to it on the way up to Scarborough rather than the way back.
Therefore, you were listening and JP was sleeping.
No, he was definitely listening. It was just for no adequately explained reason, and it got quiet. You know, you've listened to everything that's kind of lying around. Okay, we're going to have to do some daft stuff. Yeah, we're going the wrong way, JP. Did you have a good weekend, Dale? Oh, I mean, Yorkshire Grit was the Yorkshire Grit Day with a Mad Bull. They have a lovely Wayne. They have a lovely Glenn, Captain Cuz, Steve. Was it Rob?
JP.
Was it Rob that was in, the big tall guy? Is that his name? Rob?
Yeah, Rob as well. Yeah, Rob popped in for a wee while as well.
Rob, and of course the infamous and famous Mr. Jamie Page. So yeah, it was a good weekend. Bit tiring.
And on the Friday evening, we had the pleasure of Joe Senior in the company as well.
Did indeed. The ever lovely Joe. Oh, hello. Feed's gone off, Rich.
No, I think he's changing camera. unless it has gone off. I think he's only using the one camera, so I don't know if he's got to unplug and plug back in again.
Rich, you've gone black, mate. On the screen, as if there's no video.
Yeah, real simple things. I said that was some piece of wood you were turning. Yes, it was a bit of a small ball blank.
It wasn't a bow blank, it was a space station. It was absolutely huge. It was so big it was deforming space-time. We had
The
Brian
concrete on the floor nearly cracked when Dale and JP walked into the workshop because both of the jaws, I think, hit the concrete at the same time.
Certainly did. There was certainly a moment where I wonder where you were going with that.
Dead Riser said a tree stump. No, actually, it wasn't a tree stump. It was actually part of the trunk. And the other bits of the trunk are a hell of a lot bigger.
There you go. Right.
Scott's asking if we finished it. No, it's been rough turned down to about 2.5 inches. And it's going to sit for a year now to dry out. And then we will finish it next year.
Wow. See where you were going with that now, Rich. The ball catcher.
Claire's saying, Rich, that looks shop bought. Yes, it was, Claire. It's a piece of acacia chopping board that was bought from the range.
Clive says Richard's gone black.
No, that was a while back.
I know, but
Right. Can you hear me, guys? Did I? Oh, sorry.
no, we can't hear you at all. We can't hear a single word you're saying.
I probably deafened you then, didn't I?
What?
Right. That worked really well. If you can see that on camera.
Yep.
What you didn't see is where I went off a little bit. That's my error. See it there?
Oh, time for a drink.
Time for a drink.
It's not really noticeable, but I can see it.
You know it's there. It's going to annoy you forever.
It won't, because I'm going to ignore it.
You realise that the first time I see this board, I'm going to pick up and go, show me the bad bit?
You won't. There'll be no trace of it by then, I tell you. Anyway.
Yeah, the funny thing is, if Rich hadn't mentioned it, nobody would have known it was there anyway.
No one would know.
I must admit, I was quite nervous doing that then, because what I had to do was I had to push down.
Yep.
I did it in about 3 passes, but I also had to put my fingers there and pull it so that this made contact at all times on the edge.
You should have the guard on if you have one.
Sorry?
Should have the guard on that cutter if you have one.
Yeah, I mean, I was well away from the blade. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't think I was safe. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't recommend anyone else do it.
Router scares me to death. So I mean, I'm speaking from my own nervousness rather than you being there. As much go, oh no, that would not take the guard on it.
Chuck a bit of this boiled linseed oil on there now. Actually, I've got some teak oil that might be a bit lighter. I don't know.
No, blah, blah. No, blah, 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 blah.
No. I thought I had teak oil. I don't know what I've done with it. Anyway.
Spray paint it pink. Oh, sorry.
Christine and Michael have said it looks great, Rich. We've had a bag of marbles for a couple of years waiting for Michael to make one of these. Great to watch you do it.
Brilliant. If you can make one by watching me do it, then I'm happy.
Should have a go at a puzzle bowl, Wayne.
A what?
A puzzle bowl. Have you seen a puzzle bowl?
No.
Oh, I'll send you a link. I'm trying to think of the guy who was at the East Story who did them. And it's the shape of the bowl is in such a way as there's like a center point that holds a marble, and then it comes out and it goes down into a kind of a groove. So you've kind of moved the bowl so you can get the marble to go up a little incline and into the center.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know what it is. You know,
Yeah.
you'll have seen one. You'll have seen one.
I don't know why I was mucking around putting tiny little bits of this on there. Just slap it on. You got to do it.
That's what she said.
Can't fit you anywhere, can we?
Not really. Not really.
Dan's in the house from CD Wood Turning.
All right,
Hi,
Dan.
Dan.
how you doing? So Wednesday, we have got a beard invade.
Real simple thing says he's off. Dan's in the house.
See you later, mate. Cheers for coming in.
You were
What
saying
was
you're beardy and Verdi. Where are you? Which part of the world are you in for this one?
Northampton.
Northampton.
Yeah.
Who in Northampton.
I was sitting on my sofa when I did it. From Northampton.
From Northampton.
Yeah. No. The guy that I did the invasion
Uh-huh.
lived in Northampton. I did it remotely over the interwebs.
Who do we know that lives in Northampton? I'm struggling to think.
It's a new guy that's not really been in any lives or anything like that. It's Will Makes Everything. That's his
Oh
name.
yeah. I've seen the name.
So
Seen the
oh my
name.
God, this is an invasion that I would have liked to have gone and done personally.
Yeah.
And maybe next time I'm in Northampton, I'll go visit him. It's actually he's on his parents' farm, and imagine your workshop, Dale, but about 50 times the size of it.
Good. I like him already.
It's a 200-year-old barn.
Mm-hmm.
Freezing cold.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just starting out, so he ain't got many tools or anything like that. But so yeah, it was a quick one again, but I enjoyed it.
We've had a look at. It's quite interesting talking about that. I mean, me and the boss was just talking about what did we think about York as a possible place to buy the next one.
Lovely. Yeah.
You know, or should I say, in and around York? It's about an hour and 50 minutes to London from York by train. So it's
find a hill.
Sorry, find a hill.
Yeah, find a hill.
Yeah, be difficult, I would imagine, in York.
York is that in the Dale?
Well, yeah.
Or is it not?
Well, I would say what's happened with York over the past few years. If you're going to move there, find a hill.
All right.
Because of flooding?
Yes.
Oh. Leave that to dry for a minute. I've got round yet.
What, York, or you're bored?
Oh,
Or build a house on stilts. There's always that option.
Or build a house on stilts, yeah. Or on a hydraulic lift.
Oh, or perhaps some sort of boat, concrete boat shenanigans.
you need a tree house up there.
Yes.
Especially you.
Yeah, well, you need a tree house where I live, that's for certain.
Yeah. I quite like this acacia wood. It's a bit obviously it's all loads of pieces stuck together, but Nice colour. Reminds me of walnut. Okay then. Oh, sorry. Bashed your heads in.
Boom. Ow.
Oh. Now, I was going to make the, and I might still do it, I don't know. But I've got this little kit that I bought to make beads that you put in your pillar drill.
Oh, the beads.
Yeah. They go right up to 25 mil. So you can do a 25 mil bead. The only problem is you have to have the drill coming through to center it when you go through the bottom, otherwise they'll be off center. I did try it without, that's why I took the drill out of this, but there's no way of lining it up. I thought I didn't really want the hole in it on the board, so I forgot that idea. Right, should put some balls out.
Snigger.
Well, they work on that, look. They work on it.
Are these like edible ones, or are they kind of, like marbles?
They're bouncy balls.
Every time he does that, I feel like I've been drinking. Oh. Who is on in the background? Is that Dale, JP, and Wayne? It's Wayne, Dale, and the ever lovely man himself, Mr. Richard Bennett. The beard.
Yeah, JP's busy doing stuff.
He's
probably doing stuff on the computer, so he's not in tonight.
Up to no good.
Right.
How much is that kit, Rich?
It's not a kit.
No, I think he was talking about the bead maker, Rich.
Oh, the kit. Oh, that. Sorry. 12 quid. 12 quid off eBay.
Sneak. I think it's used by a lot of jewelry makers. Rather than buying beads, they can just get that kit and make their own beads.
These are all scraps of GPS that I've turned into beads. I don't know if you can see them. And once they're polished up, they're lovely. They're beautiful. That's the
solitaire, Dan.
That's the smallest one you can get.
Dan's asking, what's the game called? Solitaire, Dan.
Called Solitaire. I've just lost.
PA Trapping is in the house. I haven't seen PA before. Welcome.
They're pretty. Says Scott, the Blue Light Turner.
So, for those of you that have got,
it's also called Chinese checkers.
Oh, well, the Chinese is not. I've just asked the boss.
All right, okay. So what's it called?
She doesn't recognize the game, so it could mean that she's
okay.
Sheltered life.
It was commonly called Chinese checkers.
Yeah. I seem to remember playing a version of it in the Spectrum.
Right. So.
Oh. Hello. It's a bit jittery. Oh, getting seasick. Oh.
Hold on tight.
Trying to get focused.
Oh, hold on tight. There you go.
Scream if you want to go faster.
Okay, right. So that's probably not blinding you now.
No, that's fine.
So the object of this game, for those of you that have never played it, it will drive you mad, but it can be done. I've not done it yet, but I have been on YouTube to watch a guy do it. So you can only remove the object of the game is to end up with one ball in the center and no balls on the board, if that makes sense. And the way you do it, you you have to jump over another ball. Let me do it that way. So to remove that ball, you got to jump over like so. Then that ball goes. So again, jump over, remove that ball. Jump over, remove that ball. Jump over, remove that ball. So I'd want to go over that one, over that one. Oh, crap.
Who's eating?
Not me. That's just me messing about with paper.
So we've removed all of those, but we've got to kind of do that all around the board and end up with one ball in the center, which is not as easy as it sounds. Oh no! See, I don't want to do that yet, do I? Do I? No.
I don't know. Do you?
Then I'm going to go there, there, there. You watch, I'll do it now. See, now I've buggered myself up.
Yep.
Totally buggered myself up.
Get that orange one over the pink.
See, I'm left up there now.
Yeah.
I'm left up there now.
That one.
Stuck.
Oh. See, I can't do
Going to
it.
be left with that pink.
Left with those three.
Yeah.
Oh, how annoying. Did that
You were
fall
loony.
off? No, I took that one off, didn't I? Those are
Yeah.
up there. What I might do though, I've got to fix that little dink in there. I might actually taper these edges
I would do it.
because they're a little bit,
Sharp.
well, I wouldn't say sharp.
Ball
They're
doesn't
just
go in.
not deep enough for them to sit in there without falling over. If I roll that across there, it shouldn't go further, should it? Why it isn't? It isn't. Oh,
Out in the chat. Great game, mate. Well done. Crafter Clear says, "Oh my God, he's doing it." You are.
I thought I was going to do it then. I was going to.
David, the roaming Highlander, says your balls are too big. I think.
I'll replace these with some marble, some steel bearings or something. I think it'd suit this wood better. But then I do like colour. I'm a sucker for colour.
Lots of kudos out in the chat. Looks awesome, says JP. Well impressed, says Sarah. Should have listened to Dale, says Billy.
I've got this, which will taper the edge a little bit, I think. No, it won't. It's too big.
That's for running around an edge. Profiler, I think.
Yeah. Or I can just go around it with sandpaper.
Could do.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
Jennifer Rhino says, "Don't you have a ton of turned beads?"
I could turn some beads, couldn't I?
John England says, "Chinese checkers is in the shape of a six-pointed star."
Ah, right. Okay. I think it's going to be a short one this week, guys. You know, not that it matters.
Sarah's autistic grandson says, yeah, Sarah says her autistic grandson would love playing that game.
He's probably very good at it as well because he'd be able to concentrate, I'd imagine.
Just for a second, I thought you were in Andy Heel's workshop. Just for a second at that angle. I was going to say,
that's Thomas's sticker board behind me. Can you see it?
Yeah.
See it? That's his sticker board.
Various loons, yes.
That's the junk area. Well, the whole workshop's a junk area, to be honest. Rich, this was great. Thanks. I'm going to go finish. And it's okay. Cheers, Claire. Thanks for coming in, and I'll see you next week. unless you're in the chat Thursday for the invasion. I gotta go. So Roman Highlander, thanks for coming in. I hope you can make it next time. Yeah, so guys, the beard invades Thursday, 8 o'clock. If you're not busy, 8 p.m. UK time.
Cool.
Should have listened to Dale, lol. Your balls
Shouldn't have listened to me when I recommended moving the ball. Should have listened to me. I think you were doomed before then. To be fair, be fair.
Roman Highlander. That's what she said.
Boom.
Rosa, excellent. I've ordered some. What have you ordered, Dad? Yeah, so it's been an easy one tonight, really. I must admit, I was a bit worried about routing that out. I haven't touched that router for. This was Cheryl's dad's actually. I had one of these routers. It's the Bosch 500A. In my opinion, the best router that you could buy. I don't think they make them anymore, but I had one 15 years ago, and I loved it, and I used it to death until it just gave up on me. And then when we lost Cheryl's dad, I spotted it in his workshop, and it was new, not unused. So I said, look, I'd like that, and I took it on. But yeah, lovely. And the good thing about these, you can lock them off. You know, the normal routers now, you can only buy routers where if you want to put it in a router table, you've got to lock the switch, haven't you? The trigger. Whereas these, they go under a router table really well because it locks into place. The switch does. Anyway, I have a Bosch Palm router.
We've got Precious Model Santos in the house.
Who?
Precious Model Santos.
Hello? Right, CDA wood turnings off. That's right, I'm looking at the StreamYard chat doesn't always match up with.
Doesn't show everything, does it?
No, it doesn't. Hi, Precious. Andy's off as well, is he? That's right, I'm looking at the.
Yeah, Andy's off, yeah.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for coming in. Right then. Thanks for a great live, Rich. Night, everyone. Dale, Wayne, fantastic. Thanks, David.
Cheers, fingers.
Sarah, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it, guys. If you make one of these, send me a picture over Instagram or something like that, or Facebook. I'd love to see them. I did actually think of, do you know the hole in the back? I'll show you. I probably wouldn't have been able to do it in the 2 hours. Well, I would have, but it wouldn't have been pretty, if you know what I mean. I was thinking of putting a box underneath there, so when you take a ball off, you pop it in the hole, and it goes into some kind of collection point at the front or something like that. I mean, I could do it. It'd be unique. I haven't seen one like it, but I was just thinking of how I could make use of that hole there. We'll see what happens.
That's pretty good.
Mike the Midnight Joker said the Trend T40K is a similar design but has got variable speed.
Ah. This hasn't. It's one speed only. But yeah, I have seen the Bosch. They've got variable speed on the top. There is one similar to this, and it's got it there, hasn't it? I think you've got a lot of Bosch stuff, haven't you, Dale?
Yeah, so I've got the Bosch 1400 series, which is the big multifaceted router. I mean, I used that on the kitchen unit. You remember the kitchen unit? It's a big, heavy duty one. I mean, it's ridiculously overpowered.
Yeah.
But my lord, does it do it? It's one of those ones that has all the features, but it's quite. I mean, it's a big one. I've also got I've obviously got the Dremel one, which I use with the scroll saw.
Yeah.
And I've got a little Von House hand one with the jig for it, which I find to be honest, that's probably the best. Bizarrely, because it's not too big. It's a bit like the one you've got. It's not too big, not too small. Just lets you get. So that's the one that I've got mounted in my router table. I find that one to be.
Right, Joyce just said, make a bowl, Rich. That way it would be round like the game board, and the game board could be the lid.
That's a brilliant idea, Joy. I think I might do that because it would be quite simple. That's a great idea.
And to tell you the truth, Rich, what you could do is use the router to put that groove in the bottom of the board, so the bowl actually fits into the groove you made by the router.
Yeah.
Seeing as how the board's a bit big to fit on the lid.
Maybe that's what I'll do next Tuesday. Continue this. And make a bowl. Yeah, that'll be good. I'll do that next Tuesday then. Yeah, I think I will. Anyway, guys.
Or you can make it the lid of a giant bandsaw box.
And your dad's saying you're not listening to him.
Sorry, Dad. What did you say? Say it again. I've got a good thing you want to try. Go on then, I'm listening. You need an arc welder and a piece of wood. Right.
Okay.
I'm intrigued.
Are you listening to me, Rich?
Sorry, Dad. I usually ring him. I ring my mom and I ring my dad once a week without fail, just to check in, because they're old.
Oh, we'll enjoy that.
Thank you for that.
But yeah, I like to check in, and he always says to me every week, "Rich, you wasn't listening to me again." He always complains about me not listening to him, but still.
You're his son. Of course you're not going to listen to him.
Yeah, my sons don't listen to me. Right, I'm listening to you now.
Notice that in the chat, Rich. Nobody listens to you.
No. Thanks for coming in, Caitlin. See you hopefully Thursday if you fancy watching an invasion.
Night, Caitlin.
Good night, Clive. Thanks for coming in, mate.
See you, Sneak.
I'm going to have to get my dad in on one of these.
You do? Live would be awesome.
Yeah, the problem is he struggles. He's not computer savvy, so he does struggle with doing it, and getting it all set up. Which just makes sure the bowl has a wide bottom for stability. Yeah.
So she said.
Yes, as the actress said.
Cheryl is she's okay, Doug. She's not been up to coming online for a while now. But she did say the other day, maybe I'll come in Tuesday. But she had 4 seizures yesterday, so she's not up to it. So. But she's doing good. She hasn't had any seizures in quite a while now, other than yesterday. Oh, right. Is my dad gonna?
We're not getting to find out what it is he wants you to listen to.
Anyway, I'm sure I'll speak to him. Isn't your dad coming up to see you soon? You know what? Yeah, he is. He's coming down here soon, I think, and we can do it then.
Live in the house, as the saying goes.
Yeah, And I'll show him how to do it on the on his phone or on his laptop if he. Yeah. Just saw your breath. Yes, it is cold. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming in. I know it's a short one this week, so only an hour and 45 minutes. I usually like to go for 2 hours, but it is what it is. And don't forget, Thursday, A Beard Invades. I'd love to have you all there.
Oh.
I will be there.
And again, thanks to Dale, thanks to Wayne, thanks
Just
to...
to see the size of the workshop, I'm going to be there.
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Once he gets all the tools in that he wants and everything set up, it's going to be a lovely place to have a workshop, you know. But the problem is it's cold. It's cold there. He has to put some kind of a burner. But anyway. Oh, hang on. What's another great one, Rich? I was wondering that too, Billy. Yes.
I think somebody said
it does Lichtenberg burning, whatever. Yeah.
Lichtenberg.
Yeah.
No, don't go there.
No, that's what,
far too dangerous. Don't go there.
I haven't got the bottle to try it, but that's what Will does as well. Anyway,
you can buy manufactured kits to do this from the States. I don't know what the UK law says on it, but you can buy them. And they sell you the gloves and the boots and the mat to use under it. It reduces the fact that it's trying to kill you like nothing else you will ever buy. But
it's death on two sticks. That's all it is.
Yes, definitely. I totally agree, Rich.
You know, but if you are going to do it, buy one for someone for your loved ones after you're dead. Have someone to sue.
If you want to get a similar effect, use a pyro gun and draw it on.
If you want to have a similar effect, you know, go outside with a big nail and wave it at the lightning, because that's what you're doing.
I totally forgot to stick these on the bottom. These are felt pads, sticky back felt pads, because I've got a glass coffee table, so I'll stick them on. Nothing special, is it? Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for you guys that came in and read the
pleasure, sir.
That sort of stuff. And hopefully we'll see you all Thursday. Tony,
see you tomorrow night.
Turner, you've come in at the last second again. Sorry, mate. Right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Night.